home. Today I'm going to be making mushroom and sage soup, which is one of my favourite soups. It's lovely and light and very, very delicate. It can also be frozen for later use. It's super, super easy, so let's get started. I'm going to be using chestnut mushrooms for the soup. I find that these give the soup a lovely flavour. You can use button mushrooms as well, but I prefer the chestnut because it gives a nice robust, kind of like a nutty flavour to it. So I'm just going to cut up the mushrooms. You can just slice them up, it doesn't really matter. It's going to be blended later anyway. Just slice them up fairly thinly. Okay, let's get cooking. Okay, so to start, I'm going to put around about a tablespoon of EVOO, extra virgin olive oil, into the pot. Just going to do that by eye. And then to that I'm putting a generous knob of butter. I'm just going to heat that up. Okay, so I've got the mushrooms in the pot here. And I'm going to cook these on a very low heat for about 15 minutes. This brings out the beautiful flavours of the mushrooms. They almost caramelise and it gives the mushroom soup a lovely rich flavour. So I'm just going to leave them on a low heat and cook them for 15 minutes, and I'll see you shortly. Okay, so they've been cooking on a low heat. They've cooked down a bit. Now to that I'm going to add one medium-sized onion. I've just diced that up nice and finely. This helps it cook a little bit quicker. I'm also adding in 3 cloves of garlic, which I've chopped and crushed. Let's put those in as well. And give that a good old stir. Now I'm going to cook this for around about another 5 minutes. Until the onions have nicely softened and the garlic is starting to infuse through the soup. Right, I'll just leave that on a medium heat and I'll see you shortly. Okay, so I've got some lovely fresh sage here. My friend gave me this because she grows it. So I'm just going to chop this up into nice fine pieces. Now you could use dried sage, but fresh sage is so much nicer. I'm just going to chop it up nice and fine. Leave the stalks. Or you could use dried as well, if you don't have fresh. And if you don't like sage, another good alternative is some thyme. Thyme goes very nice in mushroom soup. But we're going to put sage in today, and you can also top it with a decoration. You could do some nice crispy fried sage. I'm not going to do that today, but you take a couple of leaves of sage and then just put them in a pan and fry them up for a few minutes and make them nice and crispy, and just decorate the top with some nice crispy pieces of sage. Okay, so that looks good. So we're going to add that into the soup. Okay, so just add in the sage. Give it a good old stir. And next we're going to add in some stock. I'm using vegetable stock. You could use chicken stock. Either one will taste lovely. Okay, so I've got my stock cubes in the jug here, so I'm just going to add some boiling water. And then you just mix that until it's dissolved, and then we'll add that to the soup. Just going to add in some salt and some black pepper for taste. Nice black cracked pepper. Give it a taste. That's coming together nicely. Okay, so that's cooked now. I'm going to give it a good old blitz with my blitzer. Make it nice and smooth. Oh, I meant to mention and I forgot. Sorry about that. You just need to leave a couple of these lovely mushrooms to go on the top for decoration. Pick some nice ones out. Okay, so we carry on blitzing. Okay, so I've blended or blitzed it. It's nice and thick and nice and smooth. And to that I'm going to add some cream. And then just give it a stir through. And then we'll put this back on the stove just to warm it through. You don't want to boil it. Just warm it through so that warms up the cream. That's lovely and smooth. Lovely colour, and I've tasted it as well just to check the seasoning. That's a nice soup. It's nice and thick. Don't need to add any flour or corn flour or anything to that. It's a beautiful smooth soup. Okay, and then to garnish it, I'm going to put some nice mushrooms on the top. I've just heated those through again, and also some sage, a little drizzle of cream around, and that looks nice. Give it a taste test. That's delicious. Lovely flavour in that soup. Well, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed that video. Please subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, share, like, all that good stuff. Thanks very much. Have a great day and bye-bye for now. Hope to see you soon. Bye.